What up, people? It's your boy Chig from Green and Eagle Eye coming to you with a brand new preview. This time, it's a big one. It's Arsenal versus Chelsea. So happy New Year. I hope you guys have had a wild one, nursing your hangovers and just thinking, oh gosh, just trying to get myself right for in the morning. And we have to go back to work, and I feel your pain. Fortunately, no hangover yet, so I'm good to go for tomorrow. I'm not showing off, I promise. Before I go into the preview, and for those of you who are just here for the preview, I'll timestamp it for you, I promise. Pause it, come back to it, and I'll leave a little timestamp in the description below of when my preview actually starts. I've got to address something, and if it appears like it comes across as a rant, I apologise. But it's the comments and the backlash I seemingly had to my last video and the review I did for the West Brom game, where I expressed my opinion. And my opinion is this. Now, anyone who's a long-time listener of mine, I'm not Wenger's fan at all. I think the man should have left years ago. I think he definitely should have left when he got his second FA Cup, and he most certainly should have left in the summer. Sorry, not second FA Cup as in, when we won our back-to-backs, just in case anyone wants to think second FA Cup. When we won our back-to-backs. And I definitely think he should have left in the summer. I'm not a Wenger fan. I believe it should be Wenger out. I'm with you guys all the way in that. But I think my last video was either misunderstood or people just have a completely different opinion. I think when we don't win, it's Wenger's fault. When we don't win in style, it's Wenger's fault. And largely, I agree with that. Having said that, there is no team in the world, not even Man City, who, by the way, they drew us well over the weekend. There is no team in the land that will always perform well, that will always win. But as I've always said, if you can't win and you can't perform well, for whatever reason, you're having a bad day at the office, you got a bit of flu, you're looking forward to your New Year's Eve party, as a lot of you have suggested. If any of those things have occurred, make sure you try and come out with 3 points. Now, when we scored, and Alexis Sanchez scored, I believe we were well on our way to doing that. Bumbling and stumbling our way to a 1-0 victory. I predicted that. Hell, I'll be honest, even my girl predicted that we'd win 1-0 and it would be late and it would be a tough victory. And when Arsenal scored and I screamed, she looked at me and said, "I told you so." Because at that point, much like all of you guys, we all expected Arsenal to win. And when they didn't, we were obviously surprised. Having said that, let's be honest here, there was an extenuating circumstance, and his name is Mike Dean. And let's be real here, Mike Dean cost us that 3 points, which was all my videos said. My video said, oh, well, Mike Dean isn't the reason for our bad performance. I didn't say that. Oh, Mike Dean isn't the reason that Wenger started Alex Iwobi. What are you talking about, Chip? I didn't say that. All I said was that Mike Dean cost us 3 points, because he did. He did. I also said in my video, for those eagle-eye listeners that failed to listen, I also said that we performed badly. That Alex Iwobi, who's someone I have defended, played like dog shit. I remember specifically saying that. So I don't know why people are coming at me like they're hard of hearing or some shit. I didn't say any of those things. I didn't say that we were bad, we didn't perform well, or we didn't do this, or we didn't do that. I know we performed badly. But that referee cost us 3 points. And that you will never see me blame Wenger about. Those players, as per usual, did not turn up. I thought Alexis Sanchez was our most dangerous player, and even then I didn't think he was that great, which shows you that hardly any of our players turned up. So for that reason, I'm not going to blame Wenger because a referee fucked up decision. Where I do hold Wenger accountable is starting people like Alex Iwobi and Granit Xhaka and Hector Bellerin That's where I hold him accountable. So if you're going to accuse me of something, hold on a second and ask me. This is all I ask of you. Anyway, now my little 5-minute rant's over. Let's get back into the preview. So getting back to the game. It's Arsenal versus Chelsea, and as the last time we played Chelsea, we're not in great shape. We've got them a couple of times this month, and the prospect of playing Chelsea 3 times in 1 month, all 3 of these games being very crucial, is not a prospect that a lot of Arsenal fans are looking forward to. However, we are where we are, and this is a game we do need to win. We do have injuries. It looks like Koscielny's going to be out for this game. It looks like Kolasinac is going to be out for this game. But you know what? Who knows? Maybe this game comes at a perfect time. What am I talking about, Chris? Here's what I'm talking about. Every time we come across these big games, United aside, and even then, you could argue we performed pretty well then, right? Whenever we come across these big games, we always catch them at a time where, you know, our form is a bit dodgy, our defence is leaky. Well, our defence has been leaky all season, let's be honest. It shouldn't be any huge surprise at this point. But they always catch us at a bad time. But generally at home, we perform reasonably well this season. Reasonably. That does not mean, for, again, those people that are hard of hearing, that does not mean that our defence will be airtight. Because our defence, even when we have the personnel there, is not airtight. And now that we don't have the personnel there, God knows what's going to happen. Having said that, to me, there's no point going into this game being scared of Chelsea. We need to face them face to face, man to man, and put in a similar, if not a better performance than we did at Stamford Bridge. I was so proud of that performance at Stamford Bridge. And if we can do that, mark my words, we can beat these motherfuckers. Of that, I'm certain. So with that said, this would be my hopeful 1-11 to play against Chelsea. Petr Cech starts in goal for me. Simple as that. Petr Cech starts in goal for me. Hasn't been in great form. I always worry about him playing Chelsea in case he turns into double agent Cech. But for me, you may as well go with Petr Cech in goal. On the right-hand side, Hector can sit down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I play Matty Debussy as a right wing back. Left wing back, I hate to do it to the kid, but we have 0 options, 0 choice. Ainsley Maitland-Niles plays left wing back. My 3 centre backs. For me, it's almost a blessing in disguise that Koscielny is injured. So I'm going with Callum Chambers. I'm going with Mustafi. And no, I'm not going with Per Mertesacker. I'm sorry. I'm going with Rob Holding. Those would be my 3 centre backs. In the middle, I'm going with El Nene and Jack. It's a big risk playing Jack in as many games as he's playing. And I hear you and I understand that. For me, I give him an hour and then put on maybe a Francis Coquelin just to shore it up. It's a big risk playing Jack. But if he can come through this period unscathed, he deserves his new contract. I think he deserves it already, don't get me wrong. But he would really prove, fitness-wise, that he deserves his contract. So for me, I start him. I start Jack and El Nene. Just in front, you watch. Ozil will make a miraculous recovery. So for me, I play Mesut Ozil in this game. Hopefully, he can recreate his performance against Chelsea at the Emirates from 2 years ago. And he's been in decent form lately, so Mesut Ozil starts in this game. Alongside Ozil, I play Alexis Sanchez. I think although he wasn't fantastic yesterday, to be honest, I thought he was our player most likely to break through. So I play Alexis Sanchez in this game. And then for me, although I've not been overly impressed with Lacazette, I actually disagreed with a lot of people on Twitter that were criticising Lacazette in yesterday's game against West Brom. I actually thought his layoff play and his link-up play with Alexis was very, very good. I thought his movement, as always, is very, very good. But I liked his little layoff play and his intricate passing with Lacazette. And I think that could be formidable, and it could be the way that we are able to break through that Chelsea defence. Now, I don't think it's as airtight as people like to make out. So I play Lacazette up top. For me, if we go with that formation, it's going to be a tight game. It's going to be a game that ain't fun to watch if you're an Arsenal fan. But if we work hard, and that's the key, if we work hard, to me, I could see us coming out in that game, bumbling and stumbling 2-1. Are you crazy, Chris? Yeah. You got to be an Arsenal fan, let's be honest. But I can see us winning, provided we find whatever spirit infected us again at Stamford Bridge, where we performed so well. If we can find a similar spirit, we can beat these fuckers. Anyway, guys, you let me know what you think. No doubt, you guys always do. Leave it in the comments below. Also, destroy that like button for me, and hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it every time you guys do it. Even you guys that like criticizing me without hearing me. I appreciate it nonetheless. All right, people, I'm out of there. Take care. Peace.